Yandy, girl, you in danger. I'm just saying, girl, you are in danger. And I mean that seriously. Listen, I have been watching your ex best friend, Bryant, the last 2 or 3 days on TikTok. And I'm like, I really don't want to talk about this because this could not be happening. Um, this I kept saying to myself, no, this is a joke, this can't be real. And I'm like, is he really talking about Yandy like this, walking? At first, the first one I was like, okay, a disgruntled employee. Okay, excuse me. Second video, you know you treated me like I'm your flunky, allegedly. That's what he's saying. And just going on and on, feeling like he was being taken for granted, all these things about their friendship. And this is the reason why I didn't want to discuss this. I don't believe in revealing a friend that's my current friend or ex friend, whatever the case may be. If it was in confidence, let it be that. It's so childish. It is reckless. There's children involved. There's a husband involved. If this stuff is true that he was talking about. And then the last video I'm seeing, he's walking. It looks like a beautiful day. And he's talking about the London trip that she gifted him for his birthday. And Bryant is saying, allegedly, that trip wasn't for me. That was for you so you can see your side nigga, side person, excuse me, ninja. Your side dude. Sorry, ad libbing. And he goes on and talks about how they had shared this loft, allegedly. Because my thing is this, like, this can't be, because Yandy seems like a really smart person. Let's just play devil's advocate. If she really went to go see a lover, that is on the side, why would she bring you, and why would she share a house so you could hear everything? Well, this tackalicious ex-friend was saying that he can hear her allegedly getting her back blown. And I'm just thinking, this is so tasteless. I just can't believe Yandy would do this. She is a mom. You know, she has a husband, two, children and bonus children. I'm not saying that, you know, married women, we do things like this all the time. It happens. But I just don't see her being sloppy bringing someone with her. I mean, if you want to do your dirt, you don't bring your friend. You don't bring your friend. You just don't do that. But I'm just so disappointed, him walking down the street talking about this. And so then I'm eating my hot link. You see, I got my scarf on, y'all. Minding my business. And the cringe just keeps going. Then there's another video on TikTok of him crying. You can't even understand what he was mumbling about. Now, I just, I know that I'm be quiet. Sorry, my dog. I know that I said that Yandy possibly could be in danger. I think so. Because he is clearly crashing out on this last video that I saw. And I can't unsee it in my mind because now I went from being, huh? What? To now I go from, girl, you in danger, to something is really serious and now he needs help. And Yandy, you still need to get your security tightened. Really, seriously, because um, I would never meet up with him by yourself. It looks like something familiar. You know, I don't want anything tragic to happen to you. I think that prayer definitely for this young man because the whimpering, the um, the calling for his her children in the video, it was just the video was disturbing to me. Um, but I still want him to get help. Um, the last video is no joking matter. Something is really wrong. And Yandy, first thing I would ask you to do is pray for him and send someone that you know that is neutral between you guys to go over there to his house and see if he's okay. Do a welfare check from a distance because nothing warrants this behavior. It's gone on too long for days now, and I decided to discuss it because of that last video. I didn't want to give it any light because I'm like, girl, no. Yandy, I've been following your career since Love and Hip Hop of New York, and I love your work ethic. I love what you stand on. So, I mean, can I be honest? I just didn't want to give it anything. I was like, oh, you know, it was a disgruntled employee at the beginning. Oh, she'll pay him and he'll go away. But I didn't know the magnitude of this crisis. This is a crisis. And mental health is serious. And he needs help, extensive help. And I think you should really keep your family safe um, and move very carefully. Don't go to the places that you and him usually go to. You're going to have to find different routes that you would take to go to work or here and there or meetings. Um, and you don't need me to tell you this. I'm sure you have a great team, but please, I'm begging. Um, I'm praying for him also. I want him to get the necessary help that he needs. At the same time, I don't, for your safety, and I keep saying that, I just want you to be okay, both of you to be okay. But you need to amp up security because we don't know how far he's hurting. And I'm not being funny. I'm being serious. I'm being serious, and like I said, I am praying for that young man. We have all been one step away. And I've been there where you just uncontrollably crying and you are going through a crisis in your life and things are just, now, was I a harm to others? And I'm not saying that he is. I'm just saying, I'll just say alleged because I don't want no smoke. But it just seems like with the days of the the negative behavior, the toxic behavior, the um, calling you names in such a way. Now, that part I cannot agree with. Whether you're having a breakdown or not, you should not have got on your platform and called her all these wicked names and things. If you're hurting, talk to the Lord or your therapist, or talk to her and say, hey, I'm hurting, I'm upset with you. But to just come for her in such a way that can ruin her family, her businesses, everything is just. And then the last video, anyways, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. You heard me, Yandy. I'm praying for you. And I'm praying for you, Bryant, to get some help. And Yandy, keep your guard up. And just be careful. Click the subscribe button and the bell, and you'll get notifications when I'm making a video. I love you guys. Love you, catchers. I know I'm looking like I was getting ready to go to bed, but baby, I had to get on. That last video was a mess. It was a fool. It was a fool. Bye.